Ballet II, this is a class for you. We're going to continue to work on piqué passé and relevé passé. Those are things that we have to think about for getting on for Ballet III next year, especially the relevé passé, so we can start pirouettes next year sometime. And we're going to work a little bit on balancé, which is that lovely movement. And pas de Barre, we have to continue to work on pas de Barre because that is such an important connecting step. And glissade also very, very important connecting step. So all those things today. But let's get started. We'll start in first position, and we'll just do a port de bras, 1 and 2, open 3 and 4, demi-plie 5 and 6, demi-plie 7 and 8, grand plie and 2 and 3 and 4, and cambre forward, 6 and 7, and tendu second position. Same thing in second position. So my arm goes down to low fifth, first position, high fifth, and when it goes up to high fifth, I look at it, and I open the arm, and I still watch that hand. And demi-plie, and the arm comes down to that low fifth, and through first position and open. And the same thing for the grand plie. It goes down to that low fifth and comes right back up to the first position, and then we'll stretch to the bar. In fifth position, we'll do a port de bras, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 2 demi-plies, a relevé 2 instead of a grand plie, and demi-plie and covering to the back. And that same port de bras the whole way through, going through that first position and up to fifth, and going through that first position to the back, 5 and 6 and 7 tendu into fourth position. And same port de bras, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 2 demi-plies, but this time we'll do it a little bit different. We'll go to the bar halfway down and to the bar and back. We'll tendu back into first position and do our plie relevé. Okay, I'm starting to warm up in here a little bit, so I'm going to take my jacket off, and then we'll get started with our class. First position, left hand on your bar, and 6, 7, sitting up nice and tall. And first position, 1, look up at that hand, 2, and lift open 3, and 4, demi-plie 5, and 6, demi-plie 7, and 8, and the arm comes down with you, and up to that first position, and open cambre forward. That was fun. And arm first, 1, and lift, open 3, and 4, demi-plie 5, and 6, and plie 7. Now if you watch my hips don't go any further than my knees, that's as far as it goes. To the bar. Fifth position. First position, high fifth. Open. And demi-plie 5. Curve that arm. Plie 7. And 8. Plie relevé. Take the arm all the way down again and stretch back. Fourth position. And demi-plie 5. And stretch and plie 7 to the bar. And up and over. Halfway down, circle. And up and over. And back. And a beautiful tendu. Close first position. Demi-plie relevé. And demi-plie and stretch. Not balance forward. Okay, second side. First position, right hand forward. And 6, 7, and 8. Arm down, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and stretch, and 7, and 8, grand plie. Remember, it's so important that even if you are done, before the music is done, you finish your combination. You come to your finished position, okay? That's so important. Don't just kind of walk out of it, scratch your ear, whatever. Finish it. Okay, in first position, we're going to do tendu to the front and close first, tendu front, close first, tendu front, close first, and a demi-plie. Rush point to the side and close to the side and close to the side and close, and a demi-plie. Tendu back and in, tendu back and in, tendu back and in, and a demi-plie. And then we'll do just port de bras, arm going en dehors, 2 and 3 and 4, and arm going en dedans, 5 and 6 and 7, 8. And reverse the, do it from the front again. 3 tendus front and a plie. 3 side and a plie, 3 back and a plie. Port de bras en dehors. Beautiful, round, first position. Half of that one. High fifth, open to second position. And then let the arm come up, follow with your face, and down, and. We'll take our balance with our arms up in high fifth. All right, 3 tendus, front, side, and back. Some more here. And 6, arm 7, and 8. Rush point front and first. Keep that knee straight and work your foot. And point and close and plie. Go directly to that good pointed foot. And point and close. Directly to that pointed foot. And close. And tendu. And close. And demi-plie. And stretch to the back, to that pointed foot. And in. And tendu. Close first. And tendu. And close first. Take the arm across for your plie. Now your port de bras. And the arm comes down. First position. High fifth. Open. And high fifth. En dedans. And 6. And 7. And start to the back. Or sorry, to the front. My fault. And point. How quickly can you get that foot pointed? Point. And close. And point. And close. And demi-plie. And stretch. And point side. And close. And is that knee straight and pull? Muscles, pull those muscles up. And close. And plie. And stretch. And tendu back. Close first. And tendu back. And close first. And tendu back. And close first. And plie. And stretch. Arms down 1. And 2. And 3. And 4. And take it up 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. Plie, relevate, take the arms up to high fifth. And demi-plie, and finish. Okay, now, that's a long time with your arm out there to the side. If your arm starts to get heavy and you start to notice you're doing this, which is a very bad thing to do, place your hand on your hip. It is fine, all right? But don't let your arm hang out there like this. Notice that. Keep that arm curved. See that curve in my arm? We want that arm curved. Second side, first position. And 6, arm 7, and 8. And get to that point. Close first. Get to that point. And close first. And point. And close first. And plie. And stretch. And point. Close first. And point. And close first. And point. And first position. And you can place it back on your hip if you want, and point back, and close in, and tendu, and close in, and tendu, and close in, and plie, and open, and take the arm down, 1, and 2, and high fifth, and open, and look up to that hand. Okay, so we do 2 tendus to the front, tendu front, close fifth, tendu front, close fifth. Now take a demi-plie, stay in the plie, reach the foot out, bring it back in, and stretch your legs. And tendu side, close back, and tendu side, close front, and plie. Stay in the plie, reach that foot out, bring it back in, and stretch. Tendu back and close, demi-plie, reach that foot out, demi-plie, and stretch. Same thing to side, plie, tendu, plie, stretch. Now, when I take my leg forward or side or back, I don't go with it, okay? I just stretch my leg up there, and I bring it back. So I'm not changing my weight off of my supporting leg, okay? That's why we call it my supporting leg, because it supports me. And this is my working leg, the one that shows the positions. Right? 2 tendus to fifth, demi-plie, reach it out, demi-plie, stretch. Okay? All the way on quad. Right leg front. And 6, arms, 7, and 8. Point, front, fifth, point, fifth, plie, reach it out, bring it back, push that floor down. And point, close back, point, close front, plie, reach that foot out, bring it in, push that floor down. And tendu back, and close, tendu back, and close, demi-plie, tendu back, and plie, stretch. And side 1, and fifth, and side, and fifth, and plie. We're going to repeat this little combination, and plie, push. And tendu front, and fifth, tendu front, and fifth, demi-plie, reach it out, plie, push that floor down. And tendu side, and close back, and side, and close front. Do you have your movements getting tired? Tendu, plie, stretch, and tendu back, and close to fifth, and tendu, close fifth, and demi-plie, reach it out, and demi-plie, push that floor away, and side, and fifth, and side, and fifth, and plie, tendu, plie, and stretch. Now one more, plie, and tendu, step to it. Up. Let's do that again. And demi-plie, and tendu, step to it. And demi-plie, third time. And demi-plie, tendu, step to it. Everything arrives. And balance. Is your tummy pulled in? Are your legs strong underneath you? And balance. And demi-plie, and finish. Okay. That is called piqué soutenu. Piqué, stepping directly onto point or demi-point, and the soutenu is bringing my legs together. All right, second side, left leg front. Point, and fifth, and point, and fifth, and plie, and tendu, and plie, push that floor away from you. And side, close back, and side, close front, and plie, and tendu, and plie, push the floor down. And tendu back, and fifth, tendu back, and fifth, demi-plie, tendu back, plie, push. And tendu side, stretch your knees. And side, how much power in those legs? 3 and 4. And plie, tendu. Plie, how much power in those legs? Make them strong. Plie. Take the arm in front of you. And everything goes up. And demi-plie 1. And tendu. And piqué. And plie. And 1. And tendu. Piqué. Good, put your tummy up. Demi-plie. And stretch. And finish. So what's that called again? Piqué soutenu. Piqué to prick, to step directly onto a point. And then soutenu, to draw together. Okay, piqué soutenu. If you want to have the full thing, piqué soutenu en avant, to the front. All right, so dégagés, dégagé. Dégagé, élevé, tendu, and close. Tendu, tendu, élevé, tendu, and close. Tendu, élevé, tendu, close. Tendu, élevé, tendu, and close. Tendu, élevé, tendu, and close. Dégagé, dégagé, piqué, close fifth. Dégagé, piqué, close fifth. Dégagé, piqué, close fifth. Dégagé, piqué, close fifth. And then dégagés en croix, twice around. And what does en croix mean? In the shape of a cross. All right, so tendu élevé, we do that en croix. Dégagé piqué, we do that en croix. And then one dégagé en croix twice around. All right, right leg is in front, fifth position. 6 and 7 and 8, tendu, up, tendu, and close. Point that foot, point, point. Tendu, close back, tendu back, élevé, tendu, close fifth, tendu side, élevé. Good, now dégagé. And brush, piqué, up, fifth. Strong movement, brush, piqué, up, fifth. And brush back, piqué, up, fifth. And brush side, piqué, up. Dégagés en croix. Front and fifth, side and fifth, and back and fifth, and side, and once again, front and fifth, and side and fifth, and back and fifth, once again, so again, and brush front, and side, close, back, and in, oh, one more time, and front, and side, and back, and side, and finish. So we did that 4 times around instead of twice. And actually, that was kind of fun. Second side. 6 and 7 and 8. Tendu. Elevate. Tendu. Close fifth. And side. Elevate. Tendu. Close back. Tendu back. Elevate. Tendu. Close fifth. Tendu side. Elevate. Tendu. Dégagé with piqué. Rush. Touch. Up. Fifth. And side. Touch. Up. Fifth, strong legs. Back, piqué, up, fifth. Side, piqué, up. Good, dégagés. Point, fifth. Point, fifth. How quickly can you get that foot pointed? And in, and point, and point, and point, and point. Good, one more time. Brush, fifth. And out, and in, and out, and in. One more time. And out. And in, out, in, and out, and in, out, and in, and finish. I don't know about you, but I'm getting warm, so I'm going to turn the heat off. Okay. Ballet swap. Brush front and back and front and back. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, 9 and 10 and 11 and 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Brush it through to the front. So that's 16. Brush it through to the front. Plie. Piqué soutenu en avant. Open your arm, détourner to the other side, and close fifth position, and we'll reverse it to the other side. 16, balance swap. Balance swap means to swing. The important thing about balance swap is not only that you point your foot when your foot leaves the floor, but that you go through a first position. And it's easy to go through that first position because you don't lose your turnout when you lift your leg off the floor. So my leg doesn't go front and turn in, and then turn out again and back and turn in, and then turn out again. Okay, keeps its turn up. 16 balançois, piqué en avant, détourné to the other side, 16 balançois on the other side. Right leg front. That's good to me. Okay, we may have to stop in between the steps. I'm not real sure what the music's going to do. And 6 and 7 and 8 and front, first and back and first, and front and first and back and first, and front and first and back and first, and front and first and back. That's 8. Now let's not try to stop. Front, rush and point, rush through point, rush through point, rush through point, rush through point, and rush through point, and rush through point. Take it to the front. Plie, step to it. Balance. Open your arm. Détourné. And 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Front, first, back, first, front and first and back, first, front and first and back, first, and front and first and back. Front, rush through back, rush through front, rush through back, rush through front, rush through back, rush through front, rush through back, and plie front. Step to it. And détourné, plie, and stretch. All right, good. Okay, rond de jambes. Okay, turn du front, to the side, to the back, in first position. Repeat, turn du front, to the side, to the back, in first position. And front all the way to the back, 2 count rond de jambe. Front all the way to the back, front all the way to the back, front all the way to the back, and close back. Reverse it. Turn du back and side and front. First, back and side and front. So that's 4 counts. 2 counts. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Close 5th position. And we'll come forward in 5th position. And then we'll do a passe. And we'll go to the bar. And we'll do another passe. And we'll go to the back. And we'll do another passe. And we'll go away from the bar. And we'll do another passe and keep it. All right? So there's a cambray and a passe. All right? The passe always goes either from front to back or back to front. So when we do that passe, just like in our dégagés, and any other combination that we do, the minute that foot leaves the floor, it points. So it's not that it's going to drag up there and then eventually get pointed. It's going to go, boom. From the back, same thing, point. All right? That's really important, that you don't let the foot be soft at any time. All right? Because once it's off the floor, it's a very strong foot. All right? On the floor, it's also strong, but it's not, that ankle is not arched. Okay? Rond de jambe in 4 counts twice. Rond de jambe in 2 counts 4 times. Cambrays and passes. Right leg front. And 6, arms 7 and 8. And tendu front 1. And side. And back. Heels together. And front. And side. And back. Heels together. Now 2 counts. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. And around. Close back. always constantly going through that first position, just like we started Barre with. Always constantly going through that first position. It never has a low position, the elbow's not all bent, it's rounded. Okay, always through that first position. You know, 95% of your audience is going to look at your face and your arms. That's all they're going to look at, because they don't understand what's happening down there. So this part especially needs to be beautiful. Here we go, second side. And 6, and 7, and 8. And tendu front 1, side, and back. First position, and front, and side, and back. First position, and front, all the way to the back. And front, all the way to the back. And front, all the way to the back. And all the way to the back, close back. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and 2, and 1, and cambray. Foot. And foot. All right, frappes. We wrap the foot, drop the toes straight front. Wrap the foot, drop the toes straight front. So we're doing 4 to the front, 4 to the side, 4 to the back, 4 to the side. And then we're going to plie in second position, releve in second position, releve in second position, and a very strong releve to passe. And find your balance on that releve to passe. Okay, all the same things apply. That your knees are straight, your tummy is pulled up, your hips are really pulling up away from the legs so that you get as tall as possible without your shoulders going to your ears. We don't want to wear our shoulders for earrings. Down. 4 front, 4 side, 4 back, 4 side. Okay? Second position, releve, 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 passe. So get set for those 2 releves to get to that passe. Okay? And don't climb up there, spring up there. Fifth position. 6 and point side. And wrap the foot, drop the toes, and straight. Wrap the foot, drop the toes, and straight. And wrap the foot, drop the toes, and straight. And wrap the foot, drop the toes, and straight to the side. And in, and down, point side. From the back. And down, point side. And wrap the foot, drop the toes, point side. And from pied derrière. And down, point side to the back. And up, toes down, and push point. And it's right in back of me. And point. And in, toes down, push point. And in, toes down, push point to the side. And 1, toes down, point. From the front, toes down, point. And from the back, toes down, and point. And from the front, toes down, point, tendu, plie second position, releve, plie, releve, spring it up, and boom! Okay, second side. Left leg front. 6 and 7 and 8. Wrap, drop the toes and point. Knee back, toes down, point. Knee back, and toes down and point. And find that balance and that passe balance. And demi-plie and stretch. You guys, good. All right. Okay, so we did our piqués en avant, or going forward. Now we're going to do our piqués décolleté, moving straight to the side. Now the difference between these two is that this is going to change feet, all right? So when I take my plie and I have my right leg in front, when I take my leg out there, I'm going to close my left leg in front. And demi-plie and tendu and piqué to fit. And demi-plie and tendu. Now you notice I'm not going to here. I'm going so that my toes are really in front of my other toes. And plie and tendu, toes in front of toes. Okay, that's so important that you cross that fit position for so many reasons. A, for how it looks, but also equally important is what you're going to be doing later with that piqué soutenu. All right? So we're going to go to forward to fifth position, and then we're going to do forward to piqué passe, but the same thing applies, is that I go directly to that piqué passe, this knee is straight, and I step directly to it. And I close front. Plie and tendu, and I step directly to it. And I close front. Okay? Now, we could close back. We're going to save that for next week. All right? Forward to fifth position, forward to piqué passe. And 6, and 7, and 8, and plie and tendu, and step up. 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 And plie and tendu, piqué passe. Plie and tendu, piqué passe. Plie and tendu, piqué passe. And plie and tendu, let's repeat it. And 1 and 2, sous-sous. And 1 and a 2, and sous-sous. And 1 and a 2, piqué soutenu. Décolleté. And piqué soutenu, décolleté. And plie and tendu, piqué passe. 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 Close fifth. So we're going to do this work on this next week, but how would it look if we did it from the back? If you reversed it? So let's say that I start in the same place. I put my right leg in front, but I'm not going to start with my front foot. I'm going to start with my back foot. Plie, I'm going to take my back foot out, and I'm going to do my piqué, and I'm going to close this leg in back. Plie and tendu, close this leg in back. Okay? So we will do that next week. Okay? All right. Let's see. Pas de bourrées. Work on pas de bourrées a little bit. Not as much as we did last week. And balancé. Then we'll do our grand-pas. Let's work on our pas de bourrées first. So we're going to work on them simple pas de bourrées, and simple picked up pas de bourrées, or pas de bourrées italien. And then we're going to reverse that. Okay, so you start to learn how to reverse things. So plain pas de bourrée, I'm not even going to show you. You know what a pas de bourrée is. So we're just going to start with our pas de bourrées. 8 simple and 8 picked up, and then we'll reverse that. We find some good pas de bourrée music. Goes for me. Here we go. Right leg in front, pick up the back foot. Up, up, down. And up, down. And up, down. Heel forward. Cross, open cross, heel forward. And up, down, heel forward. And up, down, heel forward. See? And 1, right now, putting this heel forward. And up, instead of starting with our back foot, we start with our front foot. Okay? So once again, let me have my right foot in front, and I pick up my front foot fondue. And I go cross in front, step to the side, put it in back, plie. Put it in front, side and back, plie. Front and side and back, plie. You still do all the same things as up, up, down, and cross, open, cross. It's just the back, side, front becomes front, side, back. Okay? Right leg's in front, we're going to pick up our front foot. Fondue. And the front and side and back. And the front and side and back. And front and side and back. And front and side and back. And front and side and back. Now start thinking about how you're going to do it picked up. Back. And the front and side and back. And front and side and back. Now this foot goes to the back, down. To the back, down. And to the back, and down. And to the back, and back in fondue. And back, down. And up, down. And passe, plie. And up, and down. Yeah, that's a little tricky. Okay, so balance. This music almost does the balance for you. You can hear it in the music. It goes down, and down, up, down, and down, up, down, and down, up, down. Yeah? You can just listen to your music and you'll be able to do your balance. So I step out to side and I point that foot, just like always. I take my foot to side and I point my foot. Down, up, down. Point your foot. Down, up, down. Point your foot. Down, up, down. Point your foot. All right? Balance in. To balance on one foot, to balance on the other. Six and seven, point your foot. Down, up, down, point your foot. And 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 down, up, down, and point. And down, up, down, and point. And down, up, down, and point. Without the stop. And down, up, down, point. 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 Yeah. So balance A is done mostly in plie, right? I'm never really getting all the way up onto a straight leg until I point that foot. And man, that leg is so pointed and so straight. When I reach out there with my foot, it's like I'm reaching for gold with that foot, with those toes. All right. Grand pas. That was lucky. Grand pas to the front, and close fifth and to the front, and close fifth and to the front, and close fifth and to the front, and close fifth, changement, 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 and stretch other side. 1 and 2, 2 and 2, 3 and 2, 4 and 2, changement 1 and 2 and 3 and stretch. Okay? 4 grand pas, 3 changements. 6 and 7 and 8. Kick, close fifth, and kitchen counter or whatever, take your chair, whatever. So when you take your changement, we'll take our arms up to high fifth so we don't slam our hands on the kitchen counter. Smart? Right foot's in back, fifth position. Same thing. 6 and 7 and 8. Point that foot. Tendu, close fifth. Point that foot. Tendu, close fifth. Run but up. Tendu, close fifth. Run but up. Tendu, arms up to high fifth. Plie. Changement. Hold that plie. 2. Hold that plie. 3. And I hope you're pointing your feet more than me. Hands the bar. 7 and 8. And but up. Tendu, close fifth. And run but up. Tendu, close fifth. And but up. Tendu, close fifth. And but up. Tendu, arms up. Plie. Changement 1. And 2. And 3. Open the arms. And finish. All right. A couple more jumps. So, we all know échappé sauté, right? Échappé sauté. We jump to second position, we jump up and we close our change, we change our feet. We jump up into second position, we jump up and we change our feet. So that means if my right leg starts in front, I jump to second position, and then I'm going to put my right foot in back. And then my left foot's going to come from the front, and it's going to go to the back. So, we're going to do échappé and fifth, échappé sauté, and fifth, échappé sauté, relevé, plié, jump to fifth. How's that going to look? Échappé, fifth position, échappé, fifth position, échappé, relevé in second position, plié, jump to fifth. Okay? Just think for a second what that's going to look like. Okay, so you can figure it out on your own. Okay, right leg's in front. And 6 and 7 and 8, jump to second. And close back. And jump to second. And close front. And jump to second. Relevé. And plié. And change feet, left foot front. And jump to second. And close front. And jump to second. And close fifth. And jump to second, hold it. Relevé. And plié. And jump to fifth. And finish. Ah, good, pretty good. Did it look like what you thought it was going to look like? So now we're going to do it faster. Okay? So, and a 1 and 2, and a 3 and a 4, and a 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2, and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Just twice through. Let's see how it goes, okay? Right leg in front. 6 and 7 and 8. Jump to second. Close fifth. Jump to second. Close fifth. Jump to second. Relevé. Plié. Close fifth. Good. Once again. Second. Fifth. Second. Fifth. And second. Relevé. Plié. And jump fifth. Good. How'd that go? I'm going to do this one when you guys get back, so I want to see it, okay? And good. All right, so I want you to stretch your calves out because it's a fair amount of jumping. So put your foot in back, and it's turned in, and push your heel to the floor and lean forward. And that's stretching your calf out. And change sides. Cool. All right, let's get rid of these bars for a minute. Bit of port de bras in the center. As I told you, port de bras is so important for the people that are watching. For their sakes, we have to have lovely port de bras. Even the guys have to have lovely, strong port de bras. It's not mushy, it's strong. Because what are you going to do with those arms in the future? You're going to be picking those girls up, right? So your arms have to be strong. And if you don't use them, they're not going to be strong. Fifth position, we're going to go just one arm, one, and open. And the other arm, and open, and then we're going to tendu to first position, and close down. And we're going to come right forward. Keep your tummy pulled in. Take the arms all the way up to high fifth. Open the arms and take that same foot and close back. And first position and open. And first position and open. And tendu to the side and close first. And come right forward. And take that same foot, tendu, and close back. Okay? One arm, second arm, tendu first position, cambre en avant, tendu and close back. Right leg's in front, fifth position. Pretty, pretty music. Not that pretty music. Whoops, oh, the wrong thing. Sorry guys, I did entirely the wrong thing. And tendu, and close first position. Pull your tummy in tight, and come right forward, and bring it up, and open, and tendu, and close back. Let the arms come down, other side. Talk to your audience. First position, take a breath, and come right forward. Good. Once again. Back and do our stretches. So down the floor you go. You find some other music. And 6, and 7, and 8, all the way to your toes. And flex down to those toes. And point down to those toes, and flex Welcome to that split. Alrighty. Okay, you have a good weekend, and don't get too cold, because it's supposed to get really, really cold tonight, and I will see you next week. All right?